In this video, we're going to talk about our Z31 heel plates, kind of go over a little bit of the installation and features and some of the options that are with those. Driver and passenger side. These ones are raw aluminum. They'll be available in black powder coat as well. Available from Skillard.com. So next, we'll go ahead and grab these back out of the car and just kind of go over some of the installation and the features. So this one here is the driver's side heel plate. And some of the things that you'll kind of notice is that these are dimpled with the embossing tool. Also, we have a couple formed lips on it to add a little extra rigidity in them. And then this is formed up to go up behind the pedals. And then it's hard to see because it's flush inserts that we've added here. So when you come to the back side, you have threaded studs. And then we include some machine nuts, kept nuts, and then as well as these urethane rubber bumpers. So this rear one is a little bit shorter of a stud, so it's going to go all the way down, sit flat. And then you're going to put this M5 kept nut on there. This is an 8mm socket, but run that down. You don't need to get crazy with tightening it. You just make it snug. I don't even use a wrench. I just use my fingers. Nice and secure. This forward one here, I ran a nut down first so it can stand off, and then ran the next nut inside so it has a little bit of an extra gap there. The reason is because the floor isn't obviously perfectly even, and these two in this position is where your heel sits. And so we wanted to make sure that we didn't have any flexing or deformation in this area when you're driving. So once you've attached the rubber bumpers, then we can pop this into the car. This car, our parts car here that we're messing with, still has the carpet and stuff in it. So if you're leaving the carpet in, this will just set right in there. If you were going to be installing these with like a stripped interior, that would still work. Some of the things that I recommend though is, which I'll go in a minute, is we have a quick latch option. So I would do that. You can do it in the carpeted version or the non, but in the non I would recommend it because it's going to do a better job of securing it in place. And then some of the other edges you might find has a little vibration with if you're running it without carpet, and I'd put a little sound mat or something under there if it were mine. So, but regardless of how you do it, with them being rigid and fitting in to the contours of the car, they don't have anywhere to go or move or bunch like you would have in a factory floor mat. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just set this in place. So if you don't want to use the quick latch, basically we can just put this in, position it. You can kind of see like where those I would have had those rubber bumpers. That's where my foot will be sitting on the right side by the transmission hump, nice and secure. And so like even, with me trying to kick it and move it, these aren't bunching up or moving anywhere. So I'm not too worried about it. But we do also have, which I'll show you in a second, is a quick latch option that would be utilized if you wanted to use this hole. And so with that, this option that you have here where it's just sitting here, no drilling, no nothing. If you were going to use the quick latch option though, you would need to drill a single hole, which you would want to mark. You'd cut out a little spot in the carpet right here, and then you would use the pin with the nuts and secure that. You can adjust it up and down this to get your height dialed in. And then the latch part at the top, you take the nut off eventually. that pops in. You attach the nut on the back, and then when you drop that down into place, this clips in and secures this corner. And then if you want to pop them out for whatever reason, you just push down on the button and they come out. So that is an option, but not necessary, especially on the carpeted version, because they sit in here nice and snug and quiet. Like I had mentioned before, on the non-carpeted, you might get a little bit of vibration metal to metal, and so that's why I would really recommend on if you were going to put it in a gutted interior, that you would do the quick latch. So now that you've seen this one, we'll hop over to the passenger side real quick and just take a quick look at that one. All right, so here we are at the passenger side. Again, you can do the quick latch if you opt for the quick latch option on this side as well. We'll link it, the video below this video in the website description. But if you want more details on the quick latch installation, we have a lot of detail on our 620 heel plate video that, like I said, will be below this one. So go ahead and take a look at that. If you're on our YouTube channel, you can just search for that. So on this passenger side, we have the one threaded insert that I've already put the rubber on. And the main reason for this on the passenger side is, which I'll show you here, I'll set it in, get it lined up. The main reason is right here is a low spot in the floor. And when you have your passenger that is going to be stepping in, that's where they're going to be standing. And so we wanted to make sure that we had extra support. So that way, if I'm standing in here and putting pretty much all my weight on this heel plate, I don't have to worry about any flex in that area because we have that rubber standoff there. So that's the main reason why we put it in that location. So again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, these are the ones that are raw aluminum. We have them available in black powder coat. They're available from Skillard.com. If you have any questions, please email us at sales@skillard.com.